The official FPL game has finally launched. I do believe that they got the pricing right this season as well. No one seems really underpriced or overpriced, so I do believe this will be a really good season. There have been some huge changes to the game this season, so if you haven't done so already, go check out my video about the new FPL rules. I've also made some videos about fixture rotation pairs and who has the best and worst opening fixtures, so go check those as well. My best rank in FPL is 157 in the world. I finished in the top 35k 7 times, so hopefully this experience can help you win your mini league and get a good rank in the 25-26 season. But in this video I'll talk about my first draft. Let's start. Starting with goalkeepers, I started with two solid 4.5 options, Areola from West Ham and Verbruggen from Brighton. I do believe that they are really good value at the moment. I know that the most selected goalkeeper, Kelleher, he is 4.5 as well, but at the moment I do believe that Areola with West Ham's good fixtures and Verbruggen, that they provide decent value. But as mentioned, I might go for one of them and downgrade the other to 4.0 if I need the funds to upgrade in other areas as well. So, but at the moment, Areola and Verbruggen are my goalkeepers. Defenders, I've gone for a pretty cheap defense in my first draft: Wan-Bissaka, De Kuiper, Ruben Diaz, Konsa and STV. 3 4.5 defenders, 4 million, and Ruben Diaz 5.5. So budget defense, but I think that the defensive contributions will give some of those players a boost. Like Wan-Bissaka, he will definitely get the defensive contribution points a lot. I'm not sure about the Kuiper, but he has really good attacking stats, and at 4.5 I think that he is worth a punt. Same goes for Ruben Diaz. Differential at this point only selected by 1.5 of the managers, but he will play most games for Man City, and he is one of those players that can take advantage of the new point scoring system. On my bench I have Konsa. He has a game against Newcastle, so I will keep him on my bench. And STV, he is rumored to start, so 4.0. He will mostly stay on my bench, but having a playing 4.0 on the bench is a good thing. So Wan-Bissaka, De Kuiper, Ruben Diaz, Konsa and STV are my defenders in my first draft at the moment. Before revealing my whole team, there are some players that almost made the cut but not yet. Watkins is not in my team, but I do believe that he is a decent option, priced at 9 million. He's nailed on to start for Aston Villa. Tough fixture in game week 1, but playing against Brentford and Crystal Palace in game week 3. So I definitely think that if you have Watkins in your team, you are not playing this game wrong. Next on the list is Neto. I do like his price, 7 million. We saw in the FIFA Club World Cup that he actually is one of the best players in this Chelsea team. Since he joined Chelsea from Wolves, he didn't really nail down a spot in the team, but since Christmas he has played a lot of minutes, and as mentioned, we saw in the Club World Cup that he will potentially do well in 2025-26 as well. So really good fixtures for Chelsea as well: Crystal Palace, West Ham and Fulham at home. Only selected by 6.5, so he is kind of a differential as well. Last on this list is Guehi. I like the 4.5 defenders this season, but I couldn't quite fit Guehi in. Tough fixtures as well, starting at the Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Then they have Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa, so no good fixtures for Crystal Palace in the opening. So I have Guehi on my watch list, but he will probably not be in my game week 1 team. But let's take a look at which midfielders I actually have in my first draft. So after going for the cheap defense, there are a bit more budgets to play with in midfield. Saka at 10 million. I think that this is good value for Saka, especially if he's fit and if he plays in pre-season. We know that he is on set pieces, including penalties for Arsenal. So I know that the first game against Man United can go either way. We know that there is a history between those two teams, but after last season, we have to think that Arsenal will win this game comfortably. But as mentioned, will be really interesting to see how those games does in pre-season. But Saka at the moment 17% selected, 10 million, and I will most probably have him in my game week 1 team. The next midfielder is Wirtz. I have no Salah in this team, as you can see, so Wirtz, he is in for covering the Liverpool attack. 8.5, I think that this is a really good price for Wirtz. I've seen him in the Bundesliga, I watched him in the Euros last summer. He is a really good player with really good stats from the Bundesliga the last couple of seasons. So Wirtz 8.5, if he gets minutes in preseason, he will definitely be in my game week 1 team as well. Cole Palmer, solid option, good fixtures for Chelsea as well. You can see that Cole Palmer, he is pretty attractive at the moment, close to 50%, 48 at the minute. 10.5, good price for Cole Palmer. We saw in the FIFA Club World Cup, especially in the last couple of games, that he is starting to find some form. We know that he did well before Christmas. He had a dip in form after Christmas, but did well in the Conference League final as well. So he has the qualities, so hopefully he will bring those qualities to the start of the next season. My last starting midfielder is Marmoush. I have no Haaland as well, as you will see in a minute, but Marmoush, he is in for covering the Man City attack. I like the picture against Wolves in game week 1, and I think that Man City will score some goals, so hopefully Marmoush can contribute with attacking returns. Priced at 8.5, he was classified as a forward last season, so I think that Marmoush classified as a midfielder is a really good option. He's on some set pieces, corners, free kicks, stuff like that. We know Haaland will most probably take the penalties, but at 8.5, I think that Marmoush is a good way into the Man City attack. My last midfielder is Rakseki from Crystal Palace. He is only in for allowing me to spend more on my other players. 4.5 fodder. He will potentially get some minutes, but he will mostly stay on my bench. Since you're still here, thanks for watching. Remember to like this video, that would be really helpful. I also made a new mini league with a price of £50 to the winner, so if you're interested, go join that mini league. The link is in the description down below. Remember to subscribe to this channel. But for now, let's take a look at my forwards in the first draft. So my front line at the moment: Alexander Isak, Visa and Jared Bowen. As mentioned, I really like Watkins, so I can downgrade Ruben Diaz to a 4.5 defender and upgrade Jared Bowen to Watkins. But at the moment, I like this team. Bowen, he is in really good fixtures for West Ham. I know that he has been reclassified as a forward this season, but I still think that he is a good option. Visa, he will most probably be on penalties now that Mbeumo is sold to Man United. So I know that he is a really solid option. Not the best fixtures, but if Brentford score goals, I think that Visa will be involved. Only priced at 7.5, selected by 10% managers, so at the moment Visa is in my team. The last forward is Alexander Isak, really solid option, 10.1, scored 27 goals last season and 6 assists, nailed on and on penalties for Newcastle, so he will be in my, most probably be in my game week 1 team. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this team. There are some other players that almost made my team. I showed you a list, but I have some other players that I really need to show you. Danny Welbeck, 6.5 million, selected by 7% of the managers. With Joao Pedro gone, he will be on penalties and other set pieces as well. So if he can stay fit during preseason, I think that Danny Welbeck is a really good option. I don't really have the space for him in my team at the moment, but if I need to downgrade one of my forwards, Danny Welbeck will be one of the options I will consider. Next on the list is Kluivert, the midfielder. He will be on penalties for Bournemouth. Really tough fixture in game week 1, playing away against Liverpool, so I will probably not start with Kluivert, but he is definitely one to keep an eye on. Last on this list is Gabriel, a really solid option. I've not spent that much on my defense this season, 3 4.5s, 1 5.5 and 1 4.0, but if I decide to spend more in my defense, then Gabriel will be one of the options I will really consider. He will most probably pick up some defensive contribution points, but The thing is, with those defensive contribution points, I think that the lesser teams, mid-table teams and teams that will struggle, they will pick up this bonus more easy compared to the big teams like Man City and Arsenal. So, but we know that Gabriel, he is a real big threat at set pieces. So I think that if you have Gabriel in your team, you're not playing the game wrong, as I mentioned with some other options as well. Really good option, but I haven't really found this place for him in my team this season. But of course, we know that there are some weeks before game week 1, so he can potentially find his way into my team before the game week 1 starts. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. There are a lot of good options. I started the video by saying that I think that official FPL have got the pricing right this season. It's really hard to pick the perfect team. There are some options that you just can't have. You can't have them all, but I think that this is a good thing and it makes the game really interesting. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more FPL content coming in this preseason.